After more than a year of planning, Robbinsdale is getting a new water treatment plant. It will replace 3 plants the city is currently using.
The advantage of bringing everything together into one site means that we don't have to service 3 separate sites. All of the operations will be in one location.
The council picked the north side of Lee Park for the location. It's an empty lot right now, but when the plant is built, the area will still be usable as a park. The city says there won't be any unpleasant smells from this plant. That's because it's not a sewage treatment plant. It will pull water from wells and prepare it for drinking. The new plant will also soften the water.
The feasibility report did not recommend to do water softening. However, City Council heard a lot from residents that said, well, given that you're going to all this effort to build a new treatment plant, we would like to see softening incorporated into that.
Another aspect of the project, Robbinsdale will build a new water tower, most likely on the north end of town. The old one will be drained, but kept as a monument. As the new school year begins for many students on Tuesday, area school districts are struggling to find enough school bus drivers. First Student and International Bus Company has 12 contracts in Minnesota, including Osseo, Roseville, and Brooklyn Park. The bus company is looking for at least 50 more drivers across the state. School bus officials say the shortage is the result of low unemployment rate. Officials add that being a bus driver is rewarding and no experience is needed.
You are that first smiling face that they see in the morning, and you are the last person they see before they go home, you know, giving them that high five, asking them how their day went. You really do become a part of a child's life when you're their school bus driver every single day. So it's incredibly rewarding.
First Student officials say routes will still be covered. The pay starts at around $18 an hour. The Maple Grove City Council will review plans on Tuesday for a new housing development in the southwest part of the city. The 3.5-acre development will be called Howell Meadows. It is located off County Road 101 at 64th Avenue near the Corcoran border. It would have 10 two-story homes that would be sold for around $600,000. A builder based in Maple Grove is leading the project. And cooler temperatures are on the horizon, and experts say the colder weather means an uptick in falls for the senior population, with snow, ice, and debris on the ground.
As we age, we lose coordination, flexibility, and strength that can, cause us to fall, or also, vision loss, or even medications that cause drowsiness or dizziness, can also exacerbate that issue of falling.
Experts say falls are the leading cause of injuries in older adults, but many are preventable. Corner Home Medical in Golden Valley sells a variety of products to help seniors reduce their risk of falls, both inside and outside of the home. Employees say most of the falls inside the home happen in the bathroom.
Because it's a bathroom, there's going to be a lot of water, a lot of slippery surfaces, so a good place to start is with, like, a slip-resistant bath mat. Also other areas are, having grab bars that you're able to hold on to.
Most of the fall prevention tools are under $50. Experts recommend talking to a professional to ensure you get the right device to address your mobility needs. Homegrown legends come to life at the Minnesota State Fair. There are several florists from the Northwest Metro participating in the Minnesota State Floral Association's Floral Palooza.
Yeah, it's great that they have this type of thing here at the fair.
The Agricultural Horticultural Building Rotunda is transformed into a fantastic floral wonderland, stopping fairgoers in their tracks as they check out the unique displays.
I'm particularly taken with these, even though I don't know what they are.
4 local florists, including Lynn-Bush Roses and Bachman's, are celebrating the lives of iconic homegrown legends of Minnesota.
We all celebrate in different ways, bringing those homegrown legends to life through plants, flowers, and foliage.
It's not hard to miss the Bachman's display with a larger-than-life replica of Paul Bunyan and Babe the Blue Ox.
Obviously, Paul Bunyan caught my eye.
Floral designers brought American folklore to life.
Here you can see that a river indeed does run through Minneapolis and St. Paul, and this is depicted with the skyline of Minneapolis on the left and St. Paul on the right.
The Minnesota mythical creatures are made out of chicken wire and burlap.
In legend, Paul Bunyan did create the lakes with his footprints.
The icons are surrounded by pine trees, fall foliage, and flowers. There's a mix of annuals, perennials, and tropical plants. plants.
We have Boston fern, we also have kalanchoe, we have bromeliad, tea leaves.
Bachman says they hope the floral displays will educate and encourage people to reach out to floral designers.
We certainly want them to think of Bachman's as a homegrown legend, and we also hope that they can celebrate Minnesota with us and all of the wonderful things here at the fair.
Putting smiles on the faces of fairgoers, one piece of foliage at a time.
It's just beautiful.
Now, the seed and crop art are very popular exhibits at the Great Minnesota Get-Together. This year, many people from the Northwest Metro are included in the displays. There's also some artwork that honors Robbinsdale's most famous baker, Marjorie Johnson. Take a look.
He can feel the fire that lights up his desire. He's still on a wire like a tightrope walker. No one could imagine how disillusioned he has been. Despite the lovely flowers he put around her neck, the distance to the loudness was a harder scent to make. This to remember the good old days. Children laughed and prayed. They should keep in mind the good old days. Turn over a new leaf and live the past in the dust. A fine rain falls again, he looks for someone to.
Football season is here. Most of the teams in the Northwest Metro kicked off their seasons on Thursday night. That includes Wayzata. They hosted a Blaine team that reached the state semifinals a year ago. Christian Vassar is a tough runner for Wayzata. He powers in for a 5-yard TD and a 7-0 Trojans lead. With 10 seconds to play in the first half, Wayzata's Thomas Schmidt floats a perfect pass to Jacob Wildermuth. The Trojans receiver brings it down for a 13-0 lead. The Wayzata defense is tough all night. Joe Demro and Matt Kukowski get after Blaine quarterback Tyler Schuster and force an intentional grounding penalty. In the third quarter, Wayzata adds to the lead as Malachi Jackson scampers in for a touchdown. It's 19-0 Trojans. In the fourth quarter, Blaine's in Wayzata territory and they go for it on fourth down, but Marcus Culp gets through for the sack. Late in the fourth, Wayzata sophomore Drew Berkland with a nice grab here for the interception. The Trojans win it 19-0. Cooper's had a good run of success in recent seasons. They have a tougher schedule this fall, though, and faced a strong opponent as they hosted Waconia. Late in the first half, Waconia's Tim Stapleton breaks a tackle and scores his second touchdown of the second quarter. It's 14-0 Wildcats. Cooper comes right back with a long drive. Joe Russell steps up in the pocket and throws to Cornelius Wooten in the end zone. A 32-yard strike with 7 seconds left, and it's 14-6. Same score in the fourth quarter. Russell fires low to David Connors, and he hauls it in for the TD. Cooper's within 2. But their 2-point conversion try fails, and Waconia holds off Cooper's rally to win it 14-12. In other games in the first week, Champlin Park won its opener 22-19 over East Ridge. Armstrong scores a big win at home, shutting out Spring Lake Park. Maple Grove and St. Michael Albertville were tied at 6 in the fourth quarter, but the Knights scored 21 unanswered points to beat the Crimson. Osseo lost at home against Cretin Hall 26-12. Hopkins won at Apple Valley. Park Center lost to Irondale. TOTINO-GRACE falls by 3 to Lakeville South, and Brooklyn Center loses a close one at St. Paul Humboldt. Breck scored a 43-6 win at Minneapolis South, and Providence Academy lost at St. Anthony. The Wayzata Volleyball team is ranked 3rd in the state in Class 3A to start the season. The Trojans are excited about that recognition, but even more excited to go out and prove they're worthy of it. All of the Trojans' top hitters are back, led by seniors Elizabeth Helmick and Lily Emlong and junior Sophie Jesuits. Setter Olivia Johnson also returns. And there's a battle at libero between junior Avery Seas and sophomore Ella Vogel. Wayzata is definitely a very talented squad with a lot of varsity experience, and the ups and downs these girls have gone through on the court and the lessons they've learned could lead to a special season.
all grown up playing volleyball together and like throughout the program, and it's just so exciting that this amazing opportunity is in front of us, and we just get to use our full forces going towards it.
We've all had a ton of varsity experience, and I think that's really going to benefit us towards the end of the season, especially when we get in those high pressure situations, because we'll be able to use our experience and really thrive on it.
The senior class is a strong class, and they've done very well here in their time. Kind of been thrown out there, a lot of them as sophomores, and played a great deal as sophomores, and we took some lumps, but they had a really positive mindset as that was going on, that we're going to get better, we're going to keep fighting for it. This year we'll just see what happens. It should be a lot of fun to see how far they can take this.
Champlin Park in a 5-set thriller as part of the Breakdown Sideout Classic. They added wins over Chaska and Maple Grove this week. And be sure to watch our CCX Sports Hall of Fame special on this holiday weekend. We induct the 3 members of our 2019 Hall of Fame class. Watch the special Sunday at 3:30 or 9:30 or all day Monday on the half hour. It's also online at ccxmedia.org.